Today we start a journey into the deep and life-changing practice of using our words carefully. Imagine a world where each word is filled with compassion, understanding, and truth. This isn't just an ideal, it's a realistic goal deeply grounded in the Buddha's teachings. As we come together now, let's think about the great power our words hold and how through mindful speech we can bring harmony and inner peace. In Buddhism, words aren't just sounds or symbols, they are strong tools that can shape our reality and impact others. Just like a sculptor shapes a masterpiece from stone, our words shape our relationship, self-image, and the world around us. The Buddha taught that speech reflects our inner state and is a way to express our intentions. How we speak shows our hearts and minds and can either connect us with others or push them away. Buddhist teachings on speech are rooted in right speech, an essential part of the Noble Eightfold Path. This path guides us to live with wisdom, ethical behavior, and mental discipline. Right speech goes beyond just avoiding lies or harsh words. It's about speaking mindfully with purpose to communicate in ways that uplift, inspire, and create harmony. Think about this: how often do we speak without considering the impact of our words? In the busy flow of daily life we may find ourselves in idle talk, gossip, or even criticism, unaware of how our words subtly influence others. The Buddha encourages us to pause and think before we speak. He teaches that before speaking we should ask 3 questions: is it true, is it kind, is it necessary? These questions serve as a guide, helping us choose words that align with our deepest values and intentions. To grasp the importance of wise speech we must first understand the deep link between our words and our inner world. Our speech reflects our thoughts and emotions. When we speak with awareness and kindness, we create a mind that is clear and peaceful. On the other hand, when our words are careless or harsh, they show a mind that is disturbed and conflicted. By practicing right speech we engage in a form of inner cleansing, bringing our outer expressions in line with our inner goals. Buddhist teachings highlight the importance of ethical behavior, which includes the practice of wise speech. Ethical conduct, or sila, is one of the threefold trainings in Buddhism, along with mindfulness, sati, and wisdom. Sila encourages us to live in harmony with ourselves and others by following moral guidelines, including careful use of words. This practice helps us approach our interactions with honesty and respect. Mindfulness, a key part of the Buddhist path, plays an essential role in our speech. Mindfulness sati means being fully aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. When we apply mindfulness to our communication we become more aware of the impact of our words and more thoughtful in how we express ourselves. This practice allows us to speak with more clarity and compassion, building deeper connections and reducing misunderstandings. Wisdom adds further insight into wise speech in Buddhism. Wisdom is not just knowing facts but deeply understanding the nature of reality. It helps us to make thoughtful choices in our speech, to speak honestly and carefully, and to avoid causing harm. With the development of wisdom we gain the ability to handle complex interactions with grace and understanding. As we explore the practice of wise speech, let's keep in mind that this journey is about ongoing growth, not perfection. Each moment gives us a chance to improve our communication and bring our words closer to our highest intentions. By following the principles of right speech we help create a more peaceful and compassionate world, both within ourselves and in our relationships with others. To sum up, the practice of wise speech is a deep and transformative journey rooted in the Buddha's teachings. It encourages us to consider the impact of our words and to engage in communication that is mindful, caring, and honest. As we walk this path together, may we develop a strong awareness of our speech and live by the principles of right speech in our daily lives, bringing peace and unity to ourselves and those around us. Let's begin this journey with open hearts, committed to speaking with wisdom and kindness. May our words become a source of healing and understanding, leading us toward greater harmony and enlightenment. At the core of Buddhist teachings is a deep understanding of the power of words, a force that can either uplift or tear down, heal or hurt. Though intangible, words hold a great influence that shapes our reality, affects our emotions, and guides our relationships. The Buddha, with his profound insight into human experience, recognized how crucial speech is on our path to enlightenment and inner peace. Words are not mere sounds or symbols, they are powerful tools that can sculpt our lives and the lives of those around us. Imagine, if you will, the delicate act of planting a seed. The words we speak are like those seeds once sown. They grow into experiences, shaping the landscape of our interactions and perceptions. When we speak with kindness, our words can cultivate trust and affection, fostering positive and supportive relationships. Conversely, when our speech is harsh or unkind, it can sow discord and misunderstanding, leading to suffering and estrangement. Consider the simple act of a compliment. A few well-chosen words of praise can uplift someone's spirits, affirm their worth, and inspire them to achieve greater heights. Conversely, a thoughtless remark or criticism can lead to hurt feelings, diminished self-esteem, and a sense of alienation. This illustrates the immediate impact words can have on our emotional well-being and self-perception. Thus, our words carry the potential to either build up or tear down, to create harmony or perpetuate discord. In the Buddhist context, the impact of words is deeply intertwined with the concept of karma. Karma, in essence, refers to the law of cause and effect. Our actions and intentions create ripples that influence our future experiences. Words are a form of action, and the speech we engage in contributes to our karmic footprint. Speaking with wisdom and compassion leads to positive outcomes and harmonious relationships, while unwholesome speech generates negative consequences and strife. The Buddhist teachings offer valuable insights into the nature of speech and its significance in maintaining ethical conduct and harmony. Central to Buddhist ethics is the practice of right speech, one of the components of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right speech involves using words in ways that are truthful, harmonious, and beneficial, avoiding those that are false, divisive, or harmful. In the Buddhist view, speech is a reflection of our inner state and intentions. When we cultivate a mind of compassion and clarity, our words naturally align with these qualities. Conversely, when our mind is clouded by anger, greed, or ignorance, our speech can become a source of conflict and misunderstanding. Therefore, the practice of right speech is not merely about following a set of external rules, but about cultivating an inner quality of mindfulness and ethical awareness. The Buddha identified 4 types of speech to avoid: false speech, slanderous speech, harsh speech, and idle chatter. Each of these forms of speech has the potential to create suffering and discord. False speech involves lying or deceit, undermining trust and integrity. Slanderous speech entails spreading rumors or malicious gossip, causing division and harm. Harsh speech includes any form of verbal abuse or criticism which can inflict emotional pain. Idle chatter refers to meaningless or frivolous talk that lacks substance or purpose. By refraining from these forms of unwholesome speech and actively practicing right speech, we align ourselves with the Buddhist principles of ethical conduct and harmony. This involves speaking truthfully and kindly, using our words to foster understanding and connection rather than discord. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in our ability to use words wisely in Buddhism. Mindfulness involves being fully present and aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions. When applied to speech, mindfulness helps us to be conscious of the impact of our words before we utter them. It encourages us to pause and reflect on whether our speech aligns with our values and intentions. A mindful approach to speech involves several practices. First, awareness of intentions. Before speaking, we can ask ourselves what our intentions are. Are we speaking to help, to harm, or merely to entertain? By clarifying our intentions, we can ensure that our words align with our values and contribute to positive outcomes. Second, thoughtful reflection. Mindfulness encourages us to reflect on the potential impact of our words. This includes considering how our speech might affect others and whether it contributes to harmony or conflict. By anticipating the effects of our words, we can choose to speak in ways that are supportive and constructive. Third, pausing before speaking. In moments of emotional intensity or conflict, mindfulness teaches us the value of pausing before speaking. This pause allows us to collect our thoughts, temper our emotions, and respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Fourth, listening with attention. Mindful communication also involves active listening. By fully attending to the speaker and understanding their perspective, we can respond more empathetically and appropriately, fostering clearer and more effective communication. Wisdom further guides us in using our words wisely in Buddhism. Wisdom is not merely intellectual knowledge but a deep understanding of the nature of reality and our place within it. It enables us to discern the right course of action and speak in ways that reflect our deepest values and insights. Wisdom in speech involves recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and understanding the consequences of our words. It prompts us to speak with compassion and insight, aiming to alleviate suffering and promote well-being. By cultivating wisdom, we learn to navigate complex situations with grace and to use our words to foster understanding and harmony. In summary, the power of words is profound and far-reaching. By understanding their impact and incorporating the principles of right speech, mindfulness, and wisdom, we can transform our communication and our relationships. Through this practice, we align our words with our highest intentions and contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. The Buddhist path to enlightenment is guided by the threefold training: ethical conduct, mindfulness, and wisdom. Each of these aspects plays a crucial role in shaping how we interact with the world, including how we use our words. Understanding these components helps us appreciate the importance of wise speech and integrate it into our daily lives. Ethical conduct forms the foundation of Buddhist practice. It encompasses moral principles and guidelines for behavior that promote harmony, integrity, and respect. In the context of speech, sila emphasizes the importance of right speech, which is part of the broader ethical framework. Right speech is one of the 5 precepts or basic ethical guidelines in Buddhism. It involves speaking truthfully, kindly, and constructively. The Buddha taught that ethical speech aligns with our commitment to avoid actions that cause harm to ourselves or others. By practicing right speech, we uphold the principles of honesty, compassion, and respect, contributing to a more harmonious and peaceful environment. To practice ethical conduct in speech, we must avoid false speech, which means refraining from lying or deceiving others. Honesty builds trust and fosters genuine connections, while falsehoods erode relationships and create discord. Second, we must avoid slanderous speech, which involves avoiding gossip and malicious remarks that can harm someone's reputation or relationships. Instead, we should speak in ways that uplift and support others. Third, we should avoid harsh speech. Harsh or abusive language can inflict emotional pain and damage relationships. By choosing our words carefully and speaking with kindness, we contribute to more compassionate and respectful interactions. Fourth, we should avoid idle chatter. While casual conversation is often a part of social interactions, we should be mindful of engaging in meaningful and purposeful dialogue rather than frivolous or meaningless talk. By integrating these aspects of right speech into our daily interactions, we uphold ethical conduct and contribute to a more positive and harmonious environment. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It involves observing our experiences without attachment or aversion, allowing us to respond to situations with clarity and understanding. In the context of speech, mindfulness helps us be aware of the impact of our words and choose them thoughtfully. Practicing mindfulness in speech involves being present. When we are fully present in our conversations, we are more likely to choose words that are thoughtful and appropriate. Mindfulness helps us listen attentively and respond with consideration. Second, we must observe our intentions. Mindfulness allows us to recognize our motivations behind what we say. By understanding our intentions, we can ensure that our speech aligns with our values and promotes positive outcomes. Third, we should regulate our emotions. Mindfulness helps us manage our emotional responses, especially in challenging situations. By staying calm and centered, we can speak more constructively and avoid reacting impulsively. Fourth, we should reflect on the impact. Mindfulness encourages us to consider the potential impact of our words on others. By reflecting on how our speech might affect those around us, we can choose words that contribute to harmony and understanding. Wisdom represents a deep understanding of the nature of reality and the ability to discern the right course of action. In the context of speech, wisdom guides us in using our words in ways that reflect our deepest insights and contribute to the well-being of ourselves and others. Wisdom in speech involves understanding interconnectedness. Wisdom helps us recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. When we understand how our words affect others, we are more likely to speak with empathy and compassion. Second, we must choose the right moment. Wisdom guides us in selecting the right time and manner for our speech. It helps us discern when to speak and when to remain silent, contributing to more effective and harmonious communication. Third, we should promote understanding. Wisdom encourages us to use our words to foster mutual understanding and resolve conflicts. By speaking with insight and clarity, we contribute to better communication and stronger relationships. Fourth, we must avoid harm. Wisdom teaches us to avoid speech that causes harm or suffering. By choosing words that promote well-being and alleviate suffering, we align our communication with our deepest values and insights. To fully integrate the threefold training into our practice of speech, we must cultivate ethical conduct, mindfulness, and wisdom simultaneously. Each aspect supports and reinforces the others, creating a comprehensive approach to wise speech. Ethical conduct provides the foundation for moral behavior, including right speech. Mindfulness enhances our awareness of the impact of our words and helps us choose them thoughtfully. Wisdom guides us in using our speech in ways that reflect our deepest values and insights.